It's okay. It's better than Ingles or Ingles or what was the other weird one I had? I don't know. I assume we're live now.
Hello.
Hi.
We are.
Yep.
Talking about
That is true.
pronunciation and names, all that wonderful stuff. For example, vitamin.
Eagles.
Vitamin.
That's fair. I deserve that. That's fair. All right. Hey, folks. This is going to be a good episode. I already feel it. Also, I just realized we're on episode 54. Okay. Time has flown, clearly, because I just didn't even think we were... It feels like we celebrated the 50th just yesterday. I don't know. Time is a soup. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping okay. Staying hydrated. All of that important stuff. If you haven't, go. Don't go. Go now.
Go.
Water.
Bye.
Yeah, no.
Everyone
Go.
have fun.
Water.
Good.
Go get some water. Go get some juice. Go get some whatever. Not coffee. I have a coffee, but I also have a drink here. Unless, segue, it's from our wonderful folks at Grinding Coffee.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Upset. I'm just
Uh-huh.
upset by the
Segue. Yeah, we are supported by some awesome folks that keep us going here on the channel. We have the wonderful folks at Grinding Coffee, who are an LGBT plus owned, black owned coffee company that do a fantastic mixture of blends and flavors, including sample packs that you can pick up that will allow you to mix and match those flavors. Go and check out Grinding Coffee Co.'s website. I believe the website should be back up. There was some maintenance that was done earlier today, so if it's not up, it will be up soon. Keep an eye on that. Go ahead and throw in FWRD. That gets some money off your order, and you will be able to support the channel as well. It is a win-win. You're supporting an awesome business, and us. So good. We also have a affiliateship with the wonderful folks at Dice Envy. We have an affiliate code, which I say this every time, but also Nightbot is just upset. So hopefully that should come up at some point in the chat. If not, let one of us know and we'll go ahead and give you the affiliate link. Dice Envy do some absolutely incredible dice sets from various different materials and various different people that you probably know in the TTRPG community. There's a bunch of folks that have their own personalized dice sets or character dice sets. Our wonderful own Austin just recently got a set for one of the characters on the show. It is gorgeous. It is just such a nice set. But yeah, go ahead and check out Dice Envy. Use our affiliate link. If it doesn't come up, then we'll go ahead and yeah, let us know. We'll send it to you and get that sorted. We also finally have the wonderful folks at Roll20. We are a spotlight program here on the Mind of the Martyr, which is super exciting. Roll20 is a fantastic tool set that you can use to bring your pen and paper RPGs online, and you will see it literally today as we jump back into some combat here. But it is a fantastic resource for being able to play a variety of different RPGs, sci-fi, fantasy, urban, steampunk, grimdark, you name it. There are so many different maps and art assets, and also entire RPGs that you can pick up on the marketplace. You can sign up for free, or you can pay for a pro package, which will get you some awesome benefits. Yeah, go ahead and check them out at roll20.net. This is how we roll. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and jump straight into what is going to be an interesting combat session here. Does anyone want to give us a rundown of what happened last session? No, apparently.
No. I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, yeah, I was going to, but then it looked like you were going to, so I was like, okay, I'll
I was going to, and then it looked like you were going to, and I was like, oh.
I know.
Okay, so last time in the Mind and the Martyr, after we bid goodbye to our friends, we decided to go to a fort, which we had been told by the Queen could be accessible to us once we cleaned it out. Upon arriving to the fort, we discovered a whole bunch of musical skeletons conducted by an absolute douche. With a fantastic accent, I must say. And he was not willing to give us the fort, I guess rightfully so, because he'd been living there and eating there and, you know, sleeping there. And Dawan argued that, well, if we did all those same things, then it could also equally belong to us, but he didn't take that argument very well. So then we got into a battle, which was doing really great because he wasn't expecting two clerics with fucking spirit animals until the two clerics got separated and Dawan, got pinned to the wall by an invisible skeletal bull. I think that covers our bases. Oh, and also we had Odious was there. Sorry, not
Odian, but yes.
Sorry.
Definitely not. Oh.
Sorry, it's literally the only way I can remember his name. Odian was there, but also wasn't there, but then was there after I got stabbed by the bull. And so now Odian is helping us, and I see Odian has a token, so that's exciting. Giving us a wonderful segue to the map overlay.
There we go.
I lost my mouse
thanks.
at one point.
Yes. Yeah, a token from one of the many wonderful artists at Roll20. I will actually be getting some we'll be getting some art commissioned of Odian soon, which I'm excited about, but that's something else entirely. Yeah, so as the fight kind of continued, you destroyed most of the skeletons around you. You were feeling good, you were feeling confident. This douchebag kept kind of just blinking here, there, and everywhere and just being a douche. Dawan was indeed impaled by one of these large skeletal humanoid bulls. You found 4 of them lost their invisibility and are now on the battlefield fully. With that, we come back to the top of the turn order as
it's me.
As the bardic individual has now kind of said what he said before in the whole let's tango thing. These balls have now revealed themselves, and he kind of throws his hand up and clicks with a different spark this time of almost rainbow-colored energy between his fingers. He goes ahead and almost like finger guns it up to just towards the center of the fort, up in the air. There's a slight rippling in the air around you as this small orb of energy begins to coalesce and build, getting a little larger and a little larger. Begins to just begin to illuminate the area. I've said too many begins in this sentence. I would like everyone to make a charisma saving throw, please.
A dump stat.
Woo! You know, sometimes I forget
24.
that Dawan, who speaks so very little, has a pretty decent charisma. 23.
11.
20.
Nice.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Okay, so as this orb begins to come into the air, you hear the clicking of a bone kind of moving in its socket as one of the skeletal minotaurs begins to just move its hand up with an axe in hand, moves it back down, back up, back down, as they slowly begin to join into this strange rhythm that no one else is hearing currently, apart from Oren. As this orb is now spiraling, you hear this slow, rhythmic drum beat. Just this just this kind of carrying sound, the kind of rhythm that actually pumps through your body. You know, when you're standing too close to a speaker, like at a gig or something, and it just kind of rocks you. You're getting that kind of sonic response from this. And your mind is fine. Your mind is clear. But you feel your feet beginning to tap along to the rhythm. As it begins to build up to something, you hear the instruments that you once heard kind of joining back in, this slightly discordant mixture of strings and lutes and horns and drums beginning to build up. You also hear the strange thunderous sonic energy you heard before from that spell that was cast, also beginning to manifest itself around. You find yourself kind of just moving to the rhythm instinctively. Nothing else yet, but it's a little weird feeling your body moving without your brain saying so.
This song has no right to slap this fucking hard. It's all right, banger.
That's not what I expected, but I'm here for it. All right. It is Dewan's turn.
Good, great. What? Let me look at the map. Listen, it might be busted, but I just got impaled, and I still have 2 more 3rd level spell slots. So I'm gonna pop another Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give yourself that orb.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm hurting, and then I'm going to hello. Oh, I see. Oh yes, stream. You'll be able to see everything that I do. There we go. What is it? 15 feet, right? I think so.
You're the one with the spell.
Yeah, but I feel like at this point I should know it. It is 15 feet. Pop Spirit Guardians. And where am I? What am I against? Is there like any? Is this like a step up? Am I higher than the current Minotaurs right now? It's fine, I guess. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Whoops. Yeah, it's kind of like a 5-foot rise up. It's just a little stairwell that kind of leads, like behind you, and a little bit to the left is a door to the tower.
Okay.
You can go back through, and a door to the gate. But this that you're just standing on is just a little rise.
Then I'm just going to leave that as is, and I'm going to bonus action healing word at 2nd level on myself.
All right.
Cool. No.
Cool.
10 points of damage, or not damage, healing for me.
I mean, if you would like to deal
No,
damage to
thank
yourself,
you.
like that's absolutely fine. I am more than happy for you to do
I'm
that.
good.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope,
Dewan?
that's it.
Excellent. Which brings us to, I believe Jacaranda was going first, and it was Mara afterwards.
Okay, so I know that Dawan has been hurt, but has anyone else been hurt? That I saw? No?
I think I'm the only.
I think someone took like 3 points of damage, but like
I know I
nothing
took some, but
substantial. Yeah.
I think you and I
okay,
were the
so
ones that were really attacked, and I was the only one that got like really blasted.
Yeah. Orange
Okay.
just throwing the arrows back at like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just catch him and just
Okay, so for some reason I only have like cure wounds as healing, which you're too far away for me to use. So we are going to just attack, I guess. We're murdering, I guess. That's what's happening.
Cool. I can respect that.
Yeah. Does it seem like the conductor is also like controlling the what are they? Ox? Bison? What are they?
They're pretty much minotaurs. Yeah, they're pretty much minotaurs. Okay. They're large. They're
in charge.
That kind of they're large and in charge. Exactly. You know. Yeah, they're big. They're bulky. Humanoid bodies, but they're kind of bull heads. So.
And did it seem like he's controlling them, or can I not tell if that's, or would I roll something to see if I can?
No, I wouldn't really need a roll for it. You imagine that they are under his control, but you don't imagine that they are currently being controlled, if that makes sense. This is very much these were pre-planned and set up as a fail-safe of sorts, so like he's not actively puppeteering them. It's a spell that's already gone off.
Okay, then I'm going to attempt to I guess banish the one closest to me.
Okay. Like
it'll
this.
drop my spirit guardian, so.
Okay. So charisma.
Or how many? If I do it at a higher level, I think I can. I'm only 4th level. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's 4th level spell, so you'll only be punishing the one for
just
now.
One, yeah.
For now. Okay. These things are clearly well known for their charismatic skills. That is a 6, which I assume is going to fail.
It fails.
How does this look?
A swarm of wasps just cover it, and then it disappears. Or killer bees. A swarm of killer bees.
Killer bees. All right. Yeah, as this swarm suddenly kind of manifests, as you kind of stretch your arm out, they just bundle on this thing as it begins to try and swat them away. It begins kind of swinging around its axe. Then all of a sudden, as it raises its axe to the highest point, it just disappears. There's like one lone bee that kind of buzzes around, then flies off into the distance, and then just vanishes. All right, they are banished. That's going to be a concentration, and it'll be up to a minute.
Okay, and then I'm also going to move my spiritual weapon to the skeleton closest to Orin, up on that tower.
Awesome. So you want to move up to... Oh, this guy is underneath.
Oh, he's underneath.
He's like in the corner of the building here.
He's still affected by our...
He's still turned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's cowering.
So you could.
He's like video game glitching, running into the wall.
Then I will move it down 1, 2, 3. I would be in the space right next to Conductor Man.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it's close enough to hit him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Conductor Man is on the ground.
Do that.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Or Necrodancer, I guess I'll call him by his real name. I don't know why I haven't been calling him that.
I call him by his true title.
Oh wait, where's my?
Call him by his true title, bastard.
So 18 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
Yes. Okay, so then that's. Ooh. +5. 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a solid strike as he's still, he's kind of proud of himself. He's got this spell going. These have now appeared. He's kind of spiked Dewan as this magic is now faded. Dewan, last turn, kind of taunted him. He's still kind of fixated on Dewan a little bit as all of a sudden just the spiritual weapon just whacks him in the back of the head. That hurt. Anything else? All right. Which will move us on to Mara. You were at the top of the wall there.
Mara is gonna try to polymorph him into a donkey because he's a big ass.
Okay.
You are going to.
Okay.
This is gonna work. This is going to work.
That's awesome.
It's gonna work.
It's going to
sure.
work.
It never works.
It's going to work.
He needs to make a whiz save.
A whiz save. It just sounds like P to me. Try not to pee. Okay, I will try.
Don't
The
leave
17.
electric fence.
Of course it never works. Mara's gonna come down here.
All right. What's your movement speed?
30.
Cool. Yes, you can get right up in there. Sweet. It's a slanted roof, so you kind of just slide down it and then land at the bottom. Forward roll. Sorted. Just perfect landing. Perfect execution.
And then she will give Bardic Inspiration to Dewan.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
cleric ever. That's what she says, because that's every time she gives Dewan Bardic Inspiration. That's, you're the best cleric ever.
Jackarand is like, what about me?
That's my secret. Every cleric is the best cleric ever.
And that's it.
Awesome.
That's the end of her turn.
All right.
Polymorph never works.
Fantastic. A 17 for... I need to put him back in the initiative account. He needs to go back at 17 as well. But Odin is faster. Yeah. Odin's going to go ahead and use his cutting action to disengage and just back up a little bit this way. He will reach into that same pouch at the side and with a flick will pull out this collection of the same blades you saw before. He seems to hold his hands almost as if he's like telekinetically controlling them as they split and form this large kind of almost fan. Like, you know that like fan-like halo? Not like a halo, you know what I mean. I've lost the word for it, but that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, seems to form this over his head. He goes ahead and twists his hand, and the blades seem to follow, and he will fire 3 blades straight into this guy's head. Because he can.
Yeah, Katana, get it.
First strike is a dirty 20. That is going to be a 16. Full 3 hit, which is going to be... It's okay. Watch the DM roll for a minute. It's going to be fun. Sweet. Alrighty. So that's going to end up being 34 points of damage. So these 3 blades just straight into his spine. And then, having seen his attack work, he's going to go ahead and just continue floating and float up onto the roof. That's Odium, which will bring us to his turn. And he's not particularly pleased with everything going going on. So he's just going to go ahead and...
He bamps out of here again. I swear to God. Also, he's affected by my whatever you call it.
He is indeed affected by your spirit guardians. He has to make a save for that. What kind of save is spirit guardians?
It is
Dex?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, that's going to be a 19 then.
He saves.
Which I assume saves, but
But
go ahead
I-
and give me the half damage.
Oh, yeah. It's 8.
8 points of
8
damage.
points of,
All
8
right.
points of radiant damage, and I think what damages him is a little flavor. The spirit guardians this time around are very wolf-like, fox-like, lupine-like in nature, and a little fox nips at his ankles real hard. I'm gonna wait. Wait.
3 blades in the back, and as he's like taking these hits, all of a sudden just
Yeah.
you just hear like the squelch as he screams. Everyone knows that ankle pain is one of the worst. Mm-mm. You don't get hit in the ankle. It's not cool. Okay. Yeah, that's decent. All right. He's gonna go ahead and yeah, he's probably gonna do that. Mara,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to make. I need to find the spell because I can't find what it's called. No. Sorry, my computer is being a bit of a pain in the butt today. I had everything prepared, and then, of course, as soon as the session rolls around, nope. Go ahead and make a wisdom save for me, please.
15.
15 just makes it. So he points his hand towards you and just... Why, I've had about
She
enough of
snaps
this.
at it. She goes,
I've had about enough of this. Casts the spell, and as it kind of comes over you, you do just kind of, There's a moment of like, you just cast a spell on me. And then you kind of nip at his finger and just, all right, didn't realize you were fucking around. All right, new plan. He'll go ahead and look to the side, point towards one of the Minotaurs and just say, "You there? You got this. Help me out." Now then, his turn, which will bring us to Orin.
All right, what fucked up thing do I have to do at the start of my turn? I'm just rocking out right now.
And now, nothing. You're just feeling it. You're feeling it. It's building up. There's more instruments being involved. The dissonance is starting to fade and is kind of becoming more actually melodic. There is a tune being played as that orb that's been fired off into the sky above. You almost swear you can hear almost a very distant waterfall. Just a constant as it's crashing into a river. There's the small flashes of light lights throughout. But for now, nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. So I will kind of amped about just having battle music in my own head right now. He's gonna run. Where can I get? I measured it out when Mara was there, and then now I'm like, where? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. But then that's kind of blocked, so I'll just stay here. As long as... Oh yeah, that's close enough. All right, so he's gonna run up, like down like, and he doesn't even take the stairs. He just like hops, like flips down onto this like catwalk area here, and he's going to launch the Radiant Firebolt against Mr. Necrodancer there. So that's gonna be what is that? Oh, okay, 15, 23 to hit.
Will most certainly hit.
Sweet. Alright, so he's gonna take that is 7 points of fire damage on that one. And that get to, it's just a single attack when I do it that way. So I'm gonna just burn a key point to kind of flurry of blows with the Radiant Firebolt as well, and do
Alright.
2 more.
Absolutely. Go
So
for it.
this one is gonna be that's only 13 to hit. I don't think that's gonna do it.
13 will miss,
Yeah. And
but not by
last
much.
one. That's worse. 10.
You fire the first, it strikes him straight in the chest. He immediately, like, frustrated, will turn towards you. The second one kind of skims the shoulder and then fires just into the back. The third one, they'll go ahead and just dodge to the side and have a look at you. Anything else?
No, he's just gonna be like, well, that's because I like your song. And then that'll end his turn.
You're an asshole, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, which will bring us to the skeletons. That one is still turned. That one is also still turned. This one is going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to fire a shot at Mara, which is going to be a natural 1. So it's going to miss entirely. And then he's just gonna join in as the music is kind of building up in Oren's head. You see as he is also kind of beginning to move with the groove that is slowly building, and you can see that he's tapping his skeletal feet, kind of tapping across his ribs and just making little clacking sounds.
So we're both just vibing on the catwalk here at each other.
You and him are like vibing at each other. You're kind of like in a weird musical duel right now.
I hate it.
And then the Minotaurs at the bottom are also starting to begin to get into the groove as this cacophony is beginning to build. Let's have a look. So this one is going to go ahead and attack Mara because you're the closest. You know, makes sense. So you're a Minotaur. Okay.
Wait, one of them's banished, right?
One of them is banished. Which one did you banish? Sorry.
The one that was closest to me, so the one that's closest to Mara.
That one. Thank you for reminding
The other
me.
two are in my spirit.
Yes. They're going to be taking some damage. Thank you for reminding me about the bash. I would have forgotten otherwise. It's important. One. We'll just do a time. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. So moving on to the turns of these two, then they'll have to make Spirit Guardian saves. That one definitely fails. That one also definitely fails. Go ahead and roll your damage there, Dewan.
14 points of radiant damage.
14 points of radiant. All right,
Nice.
yeah. You do see that a couple of them have already been scarred by your radiant magic already. You imagine that between you and Jacaranda, those big AoEs, considering they were invisible, they were more than likely also hit at some point with those abilities. You can see some of them carry kind of scars and burn marks across them, but they don't seem massively phased. And as this next round of Spirit Guardians happens, and all of these canine and feline creatures beginning to scratch and gnaw at them. This one here is going to go ahead and make an attack on you, Dawn. It's going to go ahead and charge at you again,
Holy shit.
which is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Impact.
High AC. I don't have that high AC.
Which is going to be floor. Cool. Roll. That will be that's 17 points of damage.
Whew, glad I got that save in.
And you will be pushed 10 foot backwards. Not against the wall this time. You'll be pushed 10 foot backwards. So you're both carried
Oh, good.
back to here.
Good. You do.
This one,
That's better. That's a lot better.
Well, hey, at least I have the other Minotaur now in my spirit guardian.
true. That is the order of things. That's how it happened. This one here is going to miss entirely. So you are good.
Ooh.
And then the final one is going to rush Mara. It is going to take the Spirit Guardian damage. Now that you have been pushed into range. That is going to be a 14 to save.
Neat. Well, but I still have.
Okay.
I still have to roll. 5 points of radiant damage.
Spirit Guardians is carrying y'all right now.
Harry.
All right.
The clerics are carrying us right now.
Mara, does an 18 hit?
And 18 does not, because I have dual wielder and I keep forgetting to add that +1 to my AC, so it does not.
There you go. It charges forwards and kind of levels its horns down. You hear it tapping away behind you as the individual in front kind of throws you a smile. You wait. You wait. You wait. You suddenly flick both your blades up and catch them back behind you. You pull your arms to the side and manage to use the pressure to pause the Minotaur in its tracks and throw the head back upwards. And it kind of throws itself back and then uses its hand to kind of reattach it against its skeletal form. He kind of looks at you and he's pretty impressed. He's like, okay, that's fair. He gives you like a little sarcastic clap. That is the end of their turns because everyone else is still turned. So yeah,
When you said
it's gonna move us on.
when you say he gives Mara a little, is it the Minotaur that gives the little smirk, the little clap? Or is it?
No, it's
Oh.
necro
Okay.
dance.
No.
Dance.
The necro dance. I don't know how
He
a
would,
skeleton
too.
I
smiles,
got that was
but
my concern. Confusement.
Ugh.
oh, I mean, sure. Don't know how that would work, but it's fine. All right, top of the round.
Oh.
I would like everyone to repeat the charisma save.
Oh, do I have to fail this again? God damn it.
Wait, I also forgot that they ended their turn within 5 feet away from me, or 5 feet away from me. 5 feet. They're 5 feet from me, so I'm gonna use my reaction
Sure. Yeah, why not?
to, just so I get
19.
19.
20.
5.
Oh my god. Oh no, Orin. Orin, no.
Charisma's, I'm -1 and I am rolling like shit.
Oh boy.
We're gonna wrap you in bubble wrap. Nothing can mess with Orin. You all leave him be.
Boy.
I mean, so far I'm good-ish. I'm rocking out.
So Mara saves. The one saves. What was Jacaranda's roll? Sorry.
I did not roll. What am I rolling?
Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Okay, so 19 plus 6, so 25.
25 saves. Yeah.
Sorry, Orin.
You see
You're in a
the
world of
No, I
terror.
love it.
You see the orb kind of just hoisted in the sky, beginning to, continuing to grow. I stop saying beginning, I'm saying that a lot today. Yeah, it continues to grow, and not too much. It's not like threatening in any way, but it's just kind of getting a little bigger. And even those of you who saved, you're now beginning to see the slightest bit of just white beams of light, tiny, tiny rays that are escaping here and there, kind of flickering on and off almost. Oren, as the beat keeps building, there's another drum that is now kind of joined in, far more aggressive than the last. Just this that is now beginning to build up behind. You realize now as the sound begins to get closer and swell, it's not a waterfall. Not at all. As it's now getting louder. That sound of trickling water down into a river wasn't even that at all. It was the sound of shouting, the sound of cheering, the crowd roaring, getting closer and closer, almost as if the orb itself is beginning to celebrate, beginning to get in with the music as this rhythm continues now. You all see these skeletal creatures now beginning to fully kind of move and bop and shift with the rhythm. As you all now begin to hear the music underneath, Orin, it is now filling your senses and your mind. You feel that resonance more clearly, and you said it yourself, it kind of slaps. It's a pretty good tune, and you're kind of just getting a little lost in it as you're watching not only this happen below, but also the skeleton currently eye to eye with you on the other side. Just kind of, it's like when you accidentally meet eyes with that one guy at a metal concert, you just kind of go, "This is awesome," and they go, "Yeah," and then you never see each other again.
Yep.
It's
Oh no, I am
exactly
totally
that.
I am right back in like seeing Lamb of God live right now, just like watching the drummer just go nuts, like.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. And yeah, the rest of you now beginning to hear this music build up. You're not being affected by it. You're beginning to hear it, and you're seeing the rest of the creatures, the Necro Dancer, as we've coined him, and Orin, a little worryingly, beginning to move along to this beat.
He's got his quarterstaff out, air guitaring.
Incredible. I love it. Yeah, top of the round brings us to Dewan with Jacaranda on deck.
I would like to move over to this one. Oh wait. That's never mind. I don't want to do that one. I should have moved over there before my reaction. It's too late. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm going to call it primal savagery. This minotaur right here.
Absolutely.
Right. 15.
15.
Yes.
They are skeletal, so yeah, they'll hit.
Woo.
They're not exactly wearing any armor at all, actually.
Holy shit! I hit it. It was 20 points of acid damage.
20 points of acid. Holy hell, yeah.
I rolled 2 10s.
There's this fight or flight instinct that's now kind of overcome you. Feeling these 2 puncture wounds, though slightly healed, also very much still painful. You just lash out and tear into this thing. You watch as a section of its ribcage actually falls off and apart as it drops to the ground. You just kind of swipe them away. It's not looking amazing. It's not looking like almost dead, but it's definitely very wounded.
Good. Yeah, just bonus action healing word.
Was that meant to sound like "Move Yourself to Dance" by Daft Punk? Because that very much sounded like.
No, but maybe it's just the necrodancer's influence getting to me, even though I saved.
Getting to you,
Yeah.
Jesse, rather
Getting
than
to me,
rather than
Jesse,
Dawn.
rather than Dewan. Should be listening to music right now, except that the stream would hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna healing word myself again at the second level, because oh my god, the wand is hurting. And then that's it. That's her turn.
All right, cool. Which brings us to Jacaranda with Mara on deck.
So, if Dawan was to be healed to half of their total hit points, how many hit points would that be? Like, how many more hit points do you need to get to half?
Half of 55 being 20.
27, 28, technically, if you round up.
Wait,
This is 28
What?
or 27. Very important.
It's 27.5, but you always round up indeed.
Okay,
So
so
28.
then I would just need 5 points of healing to get up to half. I'm at 23 right
Oh,
now.
okay.
I did 8 points of healing.
well, I will still.
You
Okay.
might want to save that until I'm back down to who knows.
Yes, probably good idea. Then I won't do what I was going to do because I thought you needed a lot more healing.
I hope no one else needs healing because I'm soaking up all of my healing.
I'm just moving and they can deal with. I can deal with the repercussions of that. So technically I didn't move out of the Minotaur's range, so no attack of opportunity there.
No, you did move out of the bard's range,
Yes.
however.
Yes, I did.
So he is going to. This isn't exactly his forte. He's gonna go ahead and just pull. What seems to be almost a push blade, kind of between his fingers. He's gonna just quickly pull that out of his sleeve and just kind of jab at you, or attempt to jab at you, with a wonderful 4. He's gonna whiff entirely.
So then I will instead do a cure wounds at 3rd level.
3rd level. Cool. Go ahead. Get yourself topped
Jesse.
up. Get Dawan topped up.
Thank you.
27 hit points.
Well then.
And then I think
Well,
I
it's a moot
heal.
point now, but Jesse, don't forget that you can roll the bardic inspiration to add that much healing when you heal
Oh.
someone.
Shoot, how much is bardic inspiration again?
It's College of Swords
D8.
Bard.
1d8? Alright, hang on.
Yep.
Let me add that to my...
That's an all bard thing now.
Oh yeah, because Tasha.
It came out with Tasha's.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me add 3. Alright, I'm at 53
Me.
points of heal. Or I'm at 53. I'm good. Dawan is like, woo!
You went from 0 to hero real quick.
All tingly and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Guys,
then
we're gonna
I
nail it
will
to get there.
spiritual weapon the necrodancer. Or try to. I will swing.
Okay, go ahead and swing. Swing
It will.
that hummingbird blade.
Swing. Okay, that's gone. Damn.
Spiritual weapon, necrodancer.
Natural 20.
See, that was the IRL Adam bardic inspiration that made that happen. Yes. Go ahead, roll all your damage and double it.
I don't. I'm so flustered right now. So it's just a D8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yes. So it'd be to roll it and double it.
Yeah, correct. Normally you'd add your modifiers first, but I don't think spiritual weapon has any modifiers.
It does. It's +5.
Oh.
So it ends up being 8 because I rolled a 3. So 16 points of force.
16 points of damage. Damn. Nice. Yeah, that's a solid strike to the side of this guy. He's
And because it's a natural 20, I want the hummingbird's wings to kind of like flap a little bit, and like the iridescence is like shining.
Yes, I am all here for it. Yeah, there's a slight sound of like a as you take a sizable chunk out of this guy. He's not looking good. He's looking pretty messed up at this point. Anything else, Jack Rand? All right, which brings us to Mara.
Mara's gonna hit the necrodancer with her swords real hard. She fires them up first. So the first one was a 26, and I'll go ahead and use defensive flourish.
Sure thing.
Because that Minotaur is still behind me. So let's roll the damage.
I am a brick house. I am mighty, mighty, letting the chaos out.
It is 6. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta roll for the. Too many dice to roll.
I didn't do this.
For the defensive
Wasn't
flourish.
me.
Hold on.
I need like a maths break button or something.
So, 18 with that hit, and my
Nice.
AC until my next turn is 21.
21. Nice. All right.
It's a brick house.
Then my offhand attack. $13. Does that miss?
A 13 does unfortunately miss.
Okay. So then I'll do my second attack.
Go away with one. That doesn't mean he's gonna go away with the rest.
18 to hit on that one.
Will hit, yes.
That's only 5 damage. And then
Alright.
my offhand attack.
Because bards.
Misses. That offhand. I need to do some more ambidextrous exercises. It's like-
Yeah, the primary hand just hits perfectly fine. 2 solid slashes. The other 2 are just kind of, you get a little tangled up in your own attacks.
I'm gonna take
as it
this
kind of
sword
pulls it away.
back to Kata and like, hey, this one's just a little off balance. Can you fix it?
Somewhere in the ether you just hear, it's not my fault. All right. Anything else, Mark?
Nope, that is it.
All right. Sweet. Cool. That brings us to Podium, who is going to go ahead and cast spell. Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to like re-angle himself real quick because he just 1, 2, 20. He's going to go here so that only the spiritual weapon is hit. Which is gonna be a dexterity saving throw from the guy. Which he actually fails as a bard. Rip. You watch as Odeon moves kind of around and off to the side. He bundles the weave together in a small zone, and it begins to glow with a purplish magic. He's going to go ahead and cast Conjure Barrage, just straight through this guy, which is going to deal a beautiful 20 damage. As he is really not looking good now. Odeon kind of fires this off and will use these cunning action to then get the hell out of dodge and go over here. Which will bring us to his turn, in which case he's not feeling good right now. So he's going to go ahead and cast Dimension Door. Bring himself from here up to here. And then he'll use a bonus action to rummage in his bag. He pulls out this kind of pinkish bottle this time. He'll pop it and quickly down it with his bonus action, throw the glass away to the side. That'll end his turn, which brings us to Arn.
All right. So now I don't have to parkour like I was going to. I am gonna just run right up to him, and as I'm running, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sire's Touch on my quarterstaff, so it will ignite into flame, and I'm gonna take my 2 attacks on his ass. Couldn't think of something more clever. And my dice are showing that. Yeah, that's a 11 to hit.
Will miss.
And then the second one is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
All right. So that's gonna be one D8 and a D4. So, oh my god, are you kidding me? 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fire damage.
The music's just too good. You can't help it.
No.
A solid strike straight into this guy's ribs as he's just kind of like kind of points towards the orb, but just.
And I'm still rocking out. I'm like, I know I like it, but I don't like you.
That's fair. Can't separate the art from the artist in this instance.
Exactly.
Not at all. Anything else for you?
No, unfortunately not.
All right. Which will bring us to the skeletons. This guy is quite upset that you ran away from his 1v1. So he's going to 20. He's going to take a shot at you, Arn, as he's still bopping away. He actually twangs the bow a couple of times and kind of and then eventually fires.
Stole that from Hans.
No, Han stole that from me.
Oh.
Does a 18 hit you?
18 just hits.
Wonderful. That is going to be.
But can I just deflect a missile?
You can.
So it's gonna I always forget. It's I reduce it.
Yes. By however much you've rolled. With your monk die plus.
Right. Is it a D20? Because it says plus 8 to hit.
That's if you throw it back. So if you throw it back, you get all of your regular monk bonuses. And
Oh, it's a 1d10. Okay,
projectile.
I've
Yeah.
got it.
It's your whatever your monk dice is.
All right. That's a 5.
A 5. Okay, so you don't reduce it to 0,
Right.
but you reduce it.
Sorry,
quite a
plus
bit.
my dex mod. It's a 10.
Okay, so you reduce it to 0.
Plus my plus my monk level, it's an 18.
Okay, so you reduce it to 0. Would you like to throw it back?
Yes, I would. Which is going to be a +8 to hit. 23.
23 hits, yes.
I love this, and I should probably remember how it works. All right.
You got shot with an arrow. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage, I guess.
As he looks at you, playing along with this tune. It's sad that you didn't join him in your little soiree. Fires the arrow as you're kind of still bobbing. Catch it. Launch it back. It goes straight through the skull. The skull cracks and shatters at the force. It drops to the ground, a little sadly, in a cluster of bones.
And it was all 2 beat, like boom, boom, boom. Like, on
with
on
every
cue.
with every drum beat, there was something that happened. Yeah, just yes. Okay, well that's its turn. This one's still turned. This one's still turned. That is 3 saves there on the old Spirit Guardians. All 3 fail. Hit me with that damage, Dewan. Hit me.
Delicious. Oh, pathetic. 8 points of radiant damage.
8 points is still 8 points.
That's
The
fair.
Minotaurs aren't doing particularly well. This one's gonna go ahead and move. This one's gonna go ahead and move up to here. It and its friend will both take attacks at Dewan with advantage, as they are now flanking. That one still misses. That one's useless. That one is going to be a dirty 20 to hit, though.
Well, I mean, that one hits for sure.
Cool.
I
You take-
dance away from the one that misses, right into the waiting horns of the other one.
Basically, yeah. You take 17 points of slashing damage.
Oof, I'm so very glad I healed.
As just this one of them comes up and tries to charge you again, and
Whoops.
as you have dodged, you get struck across the side with this large great axe that it's been carrying. This one here is going to go ahead and still listen to its master, so it's going to go ahead and attack Mara there. No, it's not. Moving swiftly on.
Oh my god.
That didn't even hit your regular AC, let alone your boosted AC. That's like, not happening. Yeah, that is the end of the skeleton's turn, as the other one is still banished. So,
My turn.
Oh, well, actually, first, everyone needs to make a charisma save.
I'm gonna fail this again. Hat trick failures. Let's do it.
Hat trick failures, indeed.
Oh yeah. It's a 4.
Oh,
They keep getting
oh,
worse.
It's a 21. No. I can't touch this.
Oh, yes.
26.
Okay.
Oh god.
26, 21.
One's literally just like
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, so everyone makes
But
it.
Orin.
Orin, what was yours? Sorry, I didn't hear yours.
4.
Or needs to learn how to
I'm rocking
meditate
out.
properly.
If you now that you've struck to the side and you watch, like, as this whole thing has played out and he's pointed towards the ball, you look towards it and you see the flashing lights of white and now beginning to become like multicolored. There are sections of beams of green and gray and pink and purple and all sorts of colors beginning to manifest. As you look back to him now, you no longer see the fort around you. You see a large, almost Colosseum-like structure that you're currently standing in. You, him, and these spectral creatures seem to be lined up to the side. As you turn your head to the left and look outwards, you see this roaring crowd of all kinds of individuals scattered here, there, and everywhere across this sea of people. You realize as you've now turned back towards him, and what you now realize is a band of these specters. You realize you are on stage with them. You hear this music beginning to play as an actual music piece now, rather than before, where it was just bits and pieces of melodicness. You now see, really? Did we not do the Moth Saga before? We doing this again now?
Oh no. It has returned.
Its son has come to avenge. Except this one is a lot more sporadic. But yes, you see
The Moth 2, the Mothanine.
it's actually right. Okay, I fuck you not. It's on the camera. It's on the top of the camera, just looking at
It's
me.
taunting you.
I'm like, I have nothing to catch you with, so I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on you. Yeah. As this has now played out, you find yourself on this podium, this stage with all of these different individuals. You find yourself compelled. This build up now coming to this finale. You want to get involved in that. The music is enjoyable, and this guy isn't going to beat you and your team. You can afford to indulge a little. Everyone else, you watch as Oren looks out towards the fort, looks back towards the individual you're fighting. Then you watch as Oren climbs up the edge of the wall, looks down to the fort ground, and extends his arms out as Oren.
I'm gonna try to crowd surf. Oh god.
You feel like you can ride this crowd for a moment.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I'd like you to make one final charisma save for me.
No, this is not gonna be good. I want this to happen though. Like as a player, I so want this to happen. It's a 10.
Oh boy.
Yes. Stage time.
You pull your staff out. You give it like one air guitar strum, and you dive straight off this tower
Awesome.
and plummet right to the ground here by the well.
Oh God.
You feel your body just skdunk. You feel your ribs kind of crack under the pressure and the stress as you're going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. You are knocked prone and you are considered charmed.
Shit.
You know, it's not that bad.
As the thrill of it all has kind of overtaken your
As
common
13,
sense
you
for just a
said?
moment. 13, yes.
So one of the kids I watched over the summer, he was learning how to swim. He just turned 2, and so he'll do that into the pool. He'll just like let himself fall face forward like into the pool, and he has floaties and stuff, so it's fine. But he's decided that it's cool to do that off couches and ottomans as well.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes, and so we have to be really fast to catch him so that he doesn't just face plant onto the floor. And that's the exact thing that I thought of with Orange just like going on.
No,
Yeah.
this actually reminds me of my first heavy metal concert. I saw a band called Fear Factory, and the guy's like, "You want to get crowd surf? You want to crowd surf?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like 13, and he's going, "All right, when I launch you, when I say 3, jump." And he went 1, 2, 3, and I went up and I jumped, and people saw me, so they spread, and I went face first into the floor.
Oh no.
Ow.
And I got and then of course like rule of metal concerts, you fall, you pick the person back up. So I was immediately like, whoop, well, it goes, yeah. It's 13. It was fine.
Love it.
Amazing. So yeah, that's what happens. Door one, you're
Hello,
up.
I'm ready to primal savagery this one because I'm gonna sneak attack it because it's flanked. Haha. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to, and how did we flavor it? Is because so I add it to my hit, right? My sneak attack. Okay, and like that's my primal savagery. So that. Roll. Oh, whoops! Sorry. Need to roll. Mouse, work with me. 19.
Hits.
I'll use the same roll for the damage. 10. 11 points of acid damage to this bow.
11 points of acid. All right. Can you go away? This one's a lot braver than the last one. It's just getting like right up in my face. Hey, buddy. I don't want to kill you, but like you're getting right in the way. I'll so bad.
And I'd also like to use my swift stride reaction to hop, skip, and a jump over here. You're muted.
Oops. Does that provoke opportunity attacks or not? No. Wanted to double check.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Sweet. I mean, I assumed, but also I don't remember every.
No, it's alright.
I need
It's
to
okay.
check.
I would rather not be flanked by, or I would rather, not be flanked by two. Thanks.
Rather not. Yeah, you'd rather not be doing that.
No.
Right
No.
now. Fen.
I'm done.
Fen.
And they're still all in my bubble, so fuck you.
All right. Sweet. Anything else?
Nope.
The one.
That is it. That's it. Because I can't see Orin
Okay.
right now. There's a wall between us.
Yeah, you just saw him jump up, strum once, and then just.
And then vanish on the other side of a wall.
He's a monk. He can take it. He probably slid down the wall. It's
We
fine.
heard the splat. Jacaranda, we heard the splat.
Not
Just
even
gonna
having
bring
the
us
sense to
to-
try to slow fall.
No, you're just super into it. That brings us to Jacaranda with Mara on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to use my mace to hit the this one. I don't know if it shows you guys when I hit it, tap it.
If you use the select and move arrow and then hold it.
Select
There you
and move arrow and
You got
hold it. It
Yep.
did it.
That was this one.
We're doing things. Okay. So the one below me. And so I will try to hit.
Go ahead and swing that mace.
So that is a 16.
16 hits.
Yes. Okay, so I will roll the 26. But then I'm also going to do a little divine strike onto that. Add a little divine strike.
Oh.
6. So 6 for the main damage plus 1 is 7. And then my divine strike, I think it's a 1d8, an extra 1d8 radiant damage. 8. I got max damage on
8
both.
points of damage. All right.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
As
8
this-
8 divine and 6 force.
Is there any particular flavor you want to add to your divine strike here?
I want to look like sunlight, like whoosh.
Okay. You swing your mace around and crack it straight in its bull-like skull. You watch as the sunlight actually begins to glisten and pierce through the cracks and eye holes of this creature, and all the gaps in its skull and face and neck. As you kind of push through the rest of the attack, the skull detaches and spins on top of the spinal cord, almost like comically like Looney Tunes style, before you, with the other hand, just and knock it away. The rest of the skeleton shakes a moment and then crumbles to the floor. It is down for the
One
count.
down.
Awesome. I'm so glad that I did that. Okay, next one. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over to the one closest to me and hit that one.
Do you want it to share your space, or do you want it like in front of the one here?
Sure, that's right. Or one lower.
Okay,
One below that space.
stick it right
Yeah.
there. Sweet,
And then I'll try to hit that one.
sweet.
What's it called? My gosh, why does it keep going right there? Okay, so that's gonna be a +8. So 19 to hit. 8.
A 19 will hit.
4 + 5, so 9 force damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, you go ahead and follow with the momentum, run up, just bang. It's already not looking good, but even more so now, as you have struck it. Anything else for your turn, Jacker?
Where am I? Nope, I'll stay there.
All right. Which will bring us to Mara.
Mara's gonna hop back up the freaking thing. She keeps chasing this guy.
Did you just stop
She
moving?
will vicious mockery him.
All right, that's gonna be a save. Natural 1.
4 points of damage.
4
She says
damage.
something like, "You know, you're flat."
I take great pride in my vocal work, thank you. Or musical work. Kind of just eyes you up. Kind of twiddling that little push knife in his hands. But it does indeed hurt. Anything else for you, Mara?
No.
All right. It's going to wrap your turn there, which will bring us to Odion. Odion's going to go ahead and... Yeah, fuck it. He's going to go ahead and float 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to use his Blade Weaver ability, Final Dance, on this Minotaur here. You watch as he grabs from another pocket just a pretty small haversack that he just immediately throws the contents onto the ground. You see multiple small knives, daggers, and other slashing and pointed objects just kind of scatter across the ground in front of him out of this haversack. You watch as he pulls his weave up and slowly begins to spin it in his hands and points towards the Minotaur. As he does so, the weave begins to manipulate and spread across all of the weapons that have scattered across the ground. And with one quick flourish, every weapon is sent towards the Minotaur's bane and barrages the creature with multiple different slashes and piercing strikes. Which is gonna be death. It didn't have that much health already. Yeah. You see the knives and the needles and the daggers and the small blades just tear this thing apart, chipping bone here and there, sections of arms and legs just spewing away. The greatsword is completely disarmed from him as these blasts just immediately tear it to ribbons. And shards of the broken daggers and shattered blades that struck this thing litter the ground around him. And he'll stay there. Which brings us to our good friend here, as he's just watched with glee and pleasure as Orin has just thrown himself off the top here. He'll chuckle and smile, look down towards the group here, and shall make... Yeah, that's what it's going to do. All right. If Dewan and Jacaranda can make Constitution saving throws for me.
Eleven.
20.
Dirty 20. All right. The 20 saves, the 11 does fail. So, Jacaranda, you take 16 points of damage. Dewan, you will take half. From another shatter spell. There's another rip of that electric guitar-like kind of sonic frequency that goes out. And as this ripples out from the other side of the wall, you just hear Orin go, "Whoa!" as this rip happens.
I already used my reaction. I'm sorry. 8 points of thunder damage for me, right?
8 for you, yeah. 16 for Chuck. He'll
Yep, still flat.
Look towards the one that's not dead and not banished, and just, God damn it! All right, can you do something, please? He uses bonus to Bardic Inspire. Inspire is a very loose term here. But you just fucking do something. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Orin, you are charmed. You are on the ground.
So I'm prone, I'm charmed, I cannot attack him, but can I attack this? Well, there's
You are
not
on
even
the
any.
ground. You are chilling. You are having a
You're in a
blast.
rave.
There's not even skellies around me. Shit. Ooh. I will use half of my movement to stand up.
Feel your ribs pop back into place.
And just kind of like orient myself again, and I will. So half my movement is 20. I'm assuming that this is like 15 up. I'm gonna start running back up the side stage.
Absolutely. You see these spectral individuals. There's 2 at the bottom of the stairs with their arms crossed, and as you begin to run up to them, they just kind of split and let you pass.
I'm with the band. Just keep running. As far as I can get, I don't know how tall this area is. Can I get back up next to him, or am I just like on the stairs?
5, 10, 15.
With 20?
20. You could get up to the rest of the tower if you have 20 left.
Okay, cool.
You can climb over and join him at the top there.
All right, and then I'll just kind of like look at him and I'd be like, "That was awesome! You rock, man! You rock!"
He'll chuckle to himself.
And that's my turn because I can't
Alright.
attack him.
No, you're charmed. Do shit. Alright. End of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. There's...
I have to do a concentration,
You do. You both do. Yes.
but I do get advantage because of Warcaster.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love Warcaster.
So for concentration, so that's gonna be 16.
16. Yeah, that'll make it. That'll easily make it. Eagerly awaiting whether these blasted spirit guardians go down.
Didn't you already use it? It affects nothing because you
It
don't
was
have it anymore.
yes. 9. Oh, those spirit guardians. They go down. They go down.
I'm just slicing dice.
Cool. All right. So no more spirit guardians, but the banish is still up as this one's going to go ahead and swing at Jacaranda. That's the closest one here.
Duck.
A minotaur, not a duck. It's not.
No, Jacaranda needs to duck.
I know.
No, I'm an Enkaima. I'm not a duck.
Minotaur
Get out
found
of
it
the
funny
way.
also
This
because
joke.
they completely missed. Yeah. The Minotaur found it funny too. 'Cause, yeah, it whiffs entirely. That's literally all it can do. All the other ones are either banished or turned. So, top of the round, everyone make a charisma save for me.
Oh,
As that
Yeah,
orb in the
This-
middle is still spinning.
this is really gonna be well.
Well, I rolled
One
a
T2.
2.
oh my god! I rolled a 3.
You all are
It's
cursed.
a 10.
Here we go.
I got it.
14?
9.
Okay, so we had a 9. We had
10.
what was it from Dewan? A 10. Mara.
Four.
22.
Okay, so
Mara's fine.
Mara and Oren save.
Oh,
The two of you do indeed fail.
Both clerics are now
As
down. I also
your-
would like to direct our attention to the chat, in which it is now said that I am a quackerjack, which I love and find very funny. No other context would that work.
Oh, hairball.
Amazing.
Thank
Incredible,
you
man.
so much, Hairball.
Oh my god. Puns. It's just nothing but puns. I like it. Incredible. I like the wit
This
there.
is my life every day. Every day.
It's not a bad thing.
Every day though.
Okay.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh.
Several times a day.
I'm saying it.
It's worse during streams, but every day.
So, Jacaranda and Dewan, as all this is going
You
on,
hear the music finally?
and all this is wrapped up, both of your attentions are pulled away by the sound of a light, wispy, ethereal voice singing a melody across the air around you. It seems to be coming from the orb. You begin to hear that same waterfall almost beginning to build up as you hear the music now surrounding you just a bit. Oren, You also begin to hear the wispy vocals that seem to be carrying across the orb itself. There's a sudden moment where you feel a burning through you. Not a painful burning, but just a sudden temperature increase. You feel your skin almost begin to itch a little as you feel something inside you snap you out of this and bring you back. Almost as if a branch of the tree that you worshipped for so long has just reached out, ensnared you, and pulled you back into the world of the living. This crowd, this stage, it all breaks and fades away. You still hear that slight melodic nature behind, but the majority of this has now crumbled and faded. You do feel, however, that there are other individuals starting to be ensnared in this. You are no longer charmed. Good. You are back into the kind of real world.
My sisters, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it.
Orin called us his sisters.
My heart. Okay, with that, brings us to the one with Jacaranda following up. You have one Minotaur left. You have one that is still banished. You have the two that are turned that should be unturning relatively soon, and then the main man himself.
Oh my god, I literally forgot about the two skeletons that we, I guess, still have to deal with.
That are just cowering in the corner, chilling, doing their thing.
I'm going to come over here. Boop. Oh, hello, flanked Minotaur. And you guessed it, I'm going to Primal Savagery with a sneak attack. No, I'm not. It's a 9.
A 9 will.
I just watched my digital dice spin, not roll, spin on a 3.
I trusted you, and you failed me.
You and you failed me.
The fact that digital dice can do that is like
bullshit.
Insulting.
I'm so ashamed. And I guess I'll bonus action. Hey, Jacaranda, how's your health?
Not terrible, but not great either. I'm almost at halfway point.
I guess I'm worse off than you, but I'm still going to. I'll just give you a little healing word. At third level. Okay. Do that. My bonus action.
I mean, I can heal myself. But if I heal you, I get extra healing from healing
let
you.
me heal you, and then you can heal me.
Okay.
And you've got 14 points of healing.
Okay. It's like I never even got hit by.
Let me cleric you, and you cleric me.
Yeah. We're just scratching backs on the battlefield.
Yeah, for it.
Okay, so was that? Did you have more
No,
to do?
I whiffed my attack, and that was my bonus action.
Did some healing.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, which brings us to Jacaranda with Mara on deck.
And I will heal. I'm going to heal Dawan for 14 points.
Whoa!
14 points. Nice. Nice.
And then that means I heal myself for 3 as well.
Amazing.
And then I want to use my spiritual weapon on the big boy that's next to me.
You absolutely can. Yeah, go ahead and swing that.
24 to hit.
Just a little. That'll just about hit. Yeah, like it's almost double its AC. That is double
9
its AC.
points of force damage.
9 points of force damage. All right, yeah, that weapon crashes into it. More cracks and bolts of radiant energy. It is not down, but it is damn close. You can see it's being held together by sheer willpower and the power of music, right?
The power of music, I love it.
Power of music.
It's literally just being held through with the power of funk. That's it. That's all that's got. Oh no. No. That was too easy. That was low-hanging fruit.
I had to take it.
That's fine. I would have done.
I love me some Huey Lewis, man.
Oh my lord. Check around. Anything else?
Nope. I yield my time. Just kidding.
Which brings us to Mara.
Mara is going to tell Orin, finish him, and inspires Orin.
Nice.
And then for her action, she is going to counter charm by singing one perfectly clear, beautiful note. And so everyone will have advantage on their next saving throw versus being charmed.
All right. See.
Nice.
Good. I like it. Any
Mara
more?
doesn't sing often, only for the counter charm.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
And it is a glorious harmonic note that carries on through the existence around you. Yeah. Any movement?
Actually, she probably... Wait, hold on, let me make sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, she would stay right where she is, because everyone's within 30 feet if she does.
Fantastic. All right. Which brings us to Odeon. Is anyone looking particularly scuffed right now? Or have you managed to mostly heal yourselves back up?
I am back up above top.
Jesse's probably most. I mean, Dawan probably is most.
I am.
Jessie herself is just...
Yeah, I'm probably looking the dirtiest. Like Dawan's usual pristine look is not great.
Ruffled?
A little ruffled, a little crumpled, a little
God.
punctured. There's some holes in her shirt. You know.
There's some holes in this house. Sorry.
This episode. But like countenance-wise, she's looking okay. You know, a little sweaty, a little tired.
Okay. So Odin's going to go ahead and use his Blade Weaver ability to use a free action to pull the weapons from their weave that they used in that attack and pull them backwards into the weave. You watch as a collection of the daggers bolt back into their little collection. They'll go ahead and fire 3 at the Minotaur that's still standing. Which, unfortunately, 2 of them don't quite hit in the right spot. Sorry, because Rogue sneak attacks, I think. Still gonna do 12 points of damage, which is actually gonna be enough to take it down, as this last strike kind of buries into the spine and just severs whatever was holding it together. It shatters and scatters onto the ground. They'll also pull those weapons back and look towards you, Dewan. As they do so, they kind of do a little one-handed sigil kind of in the air before they simply say, heal in Elvish. And with a quick bonus action healing word, you will heal 4 points of health.
Thanks. Thank you.
That did not seem like
What a
a true thank you. That's like
He's
a
a rogue.
shady thank you.
He's not a
Thanks.
healer. Leave him alone. He's trying his best.
No, it helped.
He's just trying
I'm
his
back
best.
in the 40s. It was helpful. It was helpful. It's just...
And then they will go ahead and go that way. It's now destroyed. It's just here. I keep forgetting it's my turn as well afterwards. I'm like, oh god damn it. Yeah, no, I put an NPC and a villain in here.
Correct.
Damn it. Alright, which is gonna be it'll go ahead and he's getting super agitated with all of these strikes going on now. He's still trying to keep up the rhythm and the cadence of exactly what's going on. He'll look towards the orb and look back towards everyone here. Kind of frustratedly, he's gonna point blank strike you with a 3rd level magic missile, Oren.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that just hits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Which is gonna be 4, 8.
And I can't.
Oh
I can't deflect missiles with a magic
no.
No, damn.
It auto hits no matter what.
You're gonna take 16 points of force damage.
Oh, okay.
You can see this individual is in pain. They are in agony. They are winded. They are just screwed at this point. They're just throwing out whatever they have. They're actually going to go ahead and risk the attack of opportunity to try and bolt further backwards. So you can go ahead and take a swing.
Oh, can I? No, yes, I can because the deflect missiles was
Last
the
turn.
last round. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, quarterstaff, double-handed, taking that attack. 18.
18 will hit. Yes.
Yes. All right, so that is 8 points of bludgeoning, as well as, because I have size touch up, 7 points of fire damage.
Nice. Sweet. How do you want to do this?
Woo!
Yes. So as he unleashes this like magic missile and pow, 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 I'm like kind of on my knees and like come back up. You shouldn't have done that. And take my quarterstaff and like as it's flaming, just kind of come up and bam! I want to hit him on the jaw to a point where it's like just to the side where it like breaks, and then have him just collapse.
And collapse he most certainly does as he kind of topples backwards down these stairs as he's running and kind of lands on the ground. Just completely conked. He will perish if he is left unattended. But for now, he is just kind of in this state of unconscious, kind of almost bleeding out, and you have now just shattered his jaw almost entirely. His perfect jaw. As this happens, Jacaranda, you feel your spell slip as there is no longer a target for your magic to hold on to. And as banishment ends, just suddenly, you turn to the side, you just hit. There's just multiple scattered bones just drop to the ground and kind of lay there in the dirt. The orb up above seems to spin and glow one final time before it just drops to the ground, bounces with a thud.
Music stops and everything, or
There are a few, like, as the last kind of spurts of the magic happen, there's still a few drowned out roars of the crowd and a few more dissonant whispers that carry over, but nothing major. As soon as it drops to the ground, everything fades out.
nice.
Is it over?
Should we patch him up and put perhaps in him?
Will perhaps have his accent.
I don't know.
I'll take the jar out.
Well, you probably want to patch him up first because so he doesn't die.
Dawan
What do you
slaps a
think?
healing word on him. Or no, was it cure wounds?
No. I can do what is it? Spare the dying. At least.
Yeah, do that. And then
Is
we
this
can
the
discuss.
kind of
I mean, I
person
can also.
that we want to put perhaps into?
I mean, at least he
So
has
he
power.
doesn't pull him out yet. He doesn't pull him out yet.
Cool.
Do we?
I mean that person's pretty powerful, so I mean cons and pros.
Yeah, so
Perhaps
what?
his abilities could be used against us, but if he has his abilities, could use them in favor.
So what I feel like I forget why we wanted a body for perhaps. What was the
Perhaps could be
It
helpful.
also perhaps needs a consciousness to feed on.
yeah, like the food thing. I get, but that's kind of I mean, I don't know. I mean,
battle
what's
against
the help?
people that are from Perhaps's realm.
Oh,
I think we should probably get Perhaps up to fighting strength.
As much as I don't trust his kind, he didn't feed on me when he was inside of Mehead, so I guess I trust him.
to not feed on this stranger that we
Oh no, I
killed?
don't. I don't care what he does. If he possesses this body and gains their powers, I feel like it might be a benefit to us.
Okay,
It scares me, but I'm leaning towards we should probably do it.
no, the cleric in me needs to step forward and say if we didn't spare his life currently, he would be dead. But since we need to spare his body for perhaps to inhabit it, do we want to ask him if this is a choice? He's going to say no. I just don't. I mean, I guess technically it is currently a body, but that one's going to have an existential crisis.
Well, if we go by what he was saying, which I don't personally agree with, it's empty now, right? That's what he was arguing. Personally, I feel like when someone dies and you bury them and stuff, that's where they're supposed to stay. I felt like that was a generally agreed upon thing, but I don't know anymore. But if we go by what he said, he kind of gave us his blessing in a way.
To be honest, I don't really care what this jackass thinks anymore.
He did make you jump off of the roof.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I just got into the music really hard. I thought I was in the band. So I did like a leap. I thought that there was an audience that was going to catch me when I jumped. That wasn't the case. It hurt.
For me, this is balance. He tried to take control of us, and he did take control of the dead. So, his just desserts.
So now I will pull out the jar that contains perhaps.
And I walk away.
I mean,
And I will.
I guess.
I'll address him as, is this something? This creature? Is this a body you'd like to inhabit?
I'm called Sunlight. No, it's been a while.
Wait, you have eyes?
This, I don't. I have senses.
I see.
Well, yes, you do. I don't. I'm sorry. Which individual? Is it her? Please tell me it's her. Okay.
I can still squish you.
Yes, that's fair.
Down gestures
He'll kind of. Oh, that's right. I've just mutilated his jaw.
This one. This right. Okay.
The one at my feet.
Give me a moment. Let's have a conversation. There is an expansive silence for a bit too long as the moment continues and continues and begins to become incredibly uncomfortable. As perhaps suddenly says, "Oh my god, please don't let me sound like that."
We don't know how this works, so we can't make any promises.
This isn't exactly something I've done before either, so, it's going to be a new experience. Regardless, I double-checked, and I have his blessing, so if that is what you wish, then that's what you wish. We don't do these kind of things without consent, that's what the other ones do.
Good. I think Dawan has no qualms about it anymore.
Dawan has also cast greater invisibility on themselves and is currently
Yes.
Oh.
completely unseeable.
Yeah.
You were gone.
Dawan is gone.
My camera decided that I do not exist anymore.
Mhm.
Then who does exist?
Yeah, perhaps he'll ponder for a moment and just kind of look towards you all. Just, I overheard that conversation. Yes, I know it's a little dubious, but this individual does see themselves as now able to be used now that they're dying / dead. So we spoke and came to an agreement.
Okay, perhaps now we need to come to an agreement. You double cross us, I will send you to your great beyond.
I'm going to be honest with you, I've been hanging out with you for a while, and frankly, I not really ready to have me to begin with, even if I was, I don't think I'd stand a chance. So yes, no, understood. Alright. Well,
All right.
how about it?
And Thorn will unscrew the lid of perhaps his jar.
The little leechy creature begins to kind of come up across the side and then just drop to the ground. You hear another kind of psychic knock in your head. Just, it's going to be really weird if you watch. If you just twerk.
Thought you said lychee.
No, not lychee.
The lychee creature.
Yes.
Mara would
You
go over
open
to
the
talk
pot,
to
it's
Odie.
just lunch. Yeah, Odium will go ahead and flip down as all this is wrapped up and kind of look towards the group, look towards the jar, realize I'm not getting paid for this, and then move away a little bit and just not ask questions at all. As Odium, as you step forwards and they compact their weave again and just kind of clean off their blades as the parts of dust and bone meal across them.
Jacaranda's like collecting like the skeletal remains to try to like make a like graves for them to
Okay.
like put them back at rest.
Yeah.
Off of the property.
Yes, you have some.
Oh, Dawn will 100%
Okay.
help you with that. And don't I have a thing? I feel like I have a stuff. Hang on.
Okay. There are plenty of the skeletal remains that you can go ahead and grab. The only other thing that's left behind is this individual's body that perhaps is currently dealing with, and the orb that fell from the sky. And that's it.
Oh, the orb is still there?
Mara would go pick up the orb because she's not letting Orin touch anything dangerous.
It seems to be a relatively scratched up, not like proper deep scratches, but like surface level scuffs of a glass-ish orb that seems to have been built around a small device that you can't quite see. The glass is very translucent, so you can't see it exactly, but it's definitely a device. It's not like a crystal or a power an arcane focus or anything. It's just a small mechanical device, it seems.
She will put it in her bag to show to Kata later, because the only other magic user she knows isn't here.
Uh-huh. All right. Is there anything that folks would be doing towards the end of this fight before we go ahead and wrap up the session that we wanted to cover real quick?
No, but the thing that I was looking for is Dawan's going to help Jacaranda, and also every time we make a little pile, she's going to use cast a gentle repose on the remains so that they can go
Fantastic.
to sleep.
Fantastic.
Or at least for 10 days undisturbed.
And I will druid
Woohoo,
craft
tied
like
up two loose ends. We got
headstones.
perhaps a body and we got a base.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
So it'll be like on top of each of the graves too. I'll druid craft some like cool, intricate headstones.
Nice. And I will.
So now we have a
Amazing.
cemetery. The first thing we've done in our new place is build a
Build a
cemetery.
Make a grave site. Yeah, you can go ahead and get these graves set up. There are these beautiful, intricate headstones mixed with this settling magic that these individuals are finally, truly laid to rest after who knows how long. You get that sense of fulfillment and resolution through you. You know, you did a good thing. You feel like somewhere there is a positive energy that is backing that up. And with that, as the gravestones are set, we walk back to the fort. Go ahead and wrap up the session there and find out what exactly is going to happen next time.
Next time on The Mind and the Martyr.
Oh, and make sure to remember to level up as well.
Yeah! Yes.
You can go ahead and take those level ups, and yeah, that was fun. That was good. Other than being accosted by a moth that I have now no idea where it is. It's all good.
It's gonna find you in the middle of the night. It's gonna be right on your forehead.
It is. This one was a lot braver than the other one. The other one was just kind of floating around over there. This one was actually sat both on my camera and down here on my dice box the entire time. So it's just kind of playing with it there. It's just like, I guess I have a pet moth now. It's just, oh no, it's on my foot. There we go. There it is. Cool. So.
Oh my god, I had destroy undead this entire time.
Nice.
The Mothman coming.
Okay.
Incredible. Yeah, so as we wrap up the session there, going to give everyone a quick chance to plug what they want to plug. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Adam.
Oh, I am Adam. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at AdamHardyVO. I do the post-production for The Mind of the Martyr, so check out the Friends Who Roll Dice YouTube, and you get to hear our games with music and sound effects for all the cool spells that we cast and everything like that. I also have a podcast of my own, which I do with my wife. We call it Awkwardly in Love. So if you can check that out, I would appreciate it. It's fun. It's a fun little romp. We did 2 episodes, and then we had our niece that we were babysitting for like 3 weeks. So we haven't done anything, but we will do one soon. We'll do a new one soon. Yeah.
Amazing. Rochelle.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Dragon Gem, here on Twitch, the Dragon Gem on Twitter. I stream on my own channel on Sundays. I stream lots of puzzle games. Right now I'm playing the remake of Myst that just came out. It's been pretty fun since I never played the first one, and it's so beautiful. But yeah, and then I'm here every Monday.
Awesome. Melissa.
Hello, I am Melissa, or So Much Geek on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and now Fan House. So yeah, you can feel free to follow me on any of those. If you want a free month on my Fan House, the code is bees with a question mark. So you can do a free month. It's going to be mostly like art stuff and random daily life things. I am going to start doing embroidery, and anyone who is like subscribed to my Fan House will get first choice on any of the art things that I have for sale. So that's a cool perk. And also I stream on my Twitch channel. Bunch of different games. I kind of want to focus on indies more, so we'll see what happens.
Fantastic. And Jesse.
Hello, I'm Jessie Jahoos the Moose on the internet, all over the interwebs, and I do art things, and I am doing so many art things right now, so like take a look at my Twitter and Instagram, because I'll be posting a lot of work in progress shots there, because I just finished one. Woo! Sorry, Mara. Sorry, Rochelle. But it was amazing, and I was super happy I finished it.
Oh, amazing! She is amazing. Amazing.
I still can't believe you're getting a t-shirt made. Also, on Saturdays, I am in a Monster Hearts game, but we're on a brief hiatus until things calm down. But keep an eye on the Friends Who Roll Dice Twitter, and we will post when we are back and playing when that happens. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
Awesome. As always, thank you so much to everybody for playing. You're all fantastic, as always, and go and support them in everything they are doing. As for me, I'm Ray. I'm your humble GM for The Mind of the Martyr. Yes, I have to flick myself like that dramatically. Yeah, I am not actually doing a whole lot right now. Life is kind of like absolute hell, like literally the 7th circle. But hopefully things will even out over the next couple of weeks. You can find me here every Monday GMing this. You can find me on Polished Crypto's channel every Friday, where we're doing Stygian Shroud, a Curse of Strahd sequel. We're getting to the end game now. Things are getting pretty tense as the last Fate of Power is going to be destroyed. The final attack on Strahd's castle is going to begin in earnest very soon. So that's going to be fun. Also, a Strahd fight with a level 20 party is going to be incredibly interesting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's pretty hype. Other than that, I am looking for other projects to get involved with, so keep an eye on my Twitters, and I might have some stuff to announce soon. As for this platform, we actually have quite a bit going on in the works at the moment. Obviously, there is the Mind of the Martyr here on Friends Who Roll Dice. There is our Monster Hearts campaign, which, as Jesse has said, is taking a brief hiatus while life sorts itself out. If you missed the announcement on our Twitter, we are starting up an Invisible Sun campaign during October onwards, which is going to be incredible. The cast for that looks fantastic, and I cannot wait
Just throw
to
in
get
an
that
art, and that might be super
in
cool
earnest.
too. I bet. Yep.
Maybe, possibly, like, maybe.
No idea.
So that is something we are super looking forward to. On top of that, we also are doing something for the Bim Cook Vampire Jam, which is going to be cool. We're raising money to basically, 1, show off some Bimpog games, 2, have some vampire fun, and 3, do a good thing for charity. The GM applications have just closed, so we are going to be looking for players very, very soon, and we are super excited for that. There might also be a team up with someone else you might know in the near future, so that's exciting. Keep an eye out for that. Maybe. And we're planning a few other things, including another section for Turntable, which is our series that we are co-producing with Salty Sweet Games. That is Lauren and Kiana S. We're super hyped for that. We're looking into the next GMs and getting that sorted very soon. That should debut in October for a few sessions as well. There's a lot more going on I can't talk about, but that's what I can talk about, so we're moving. Stuff is happening. There are going to be so many cool people on the channel, in addition to these cool people you see every week. So go ahead and throw a follow down there so you don't miss anything, or follow us at Friends Roll Dice. With all that out of the way, thank you so much to the folks that keep us on the air. Dice Envy, thank you to Grinding Coffee, thank you to Roll20. Thank you to y'all for hanging with us. We're going to pass the love that you sent us elsewhere. And yeah, there's going to be a quick closing credits reel that we're going to play here, and then we'll raid into someone else. Thank you so much for watching. Keep safe, keep hydrated, wear a mask, get vaccinated, all of that wonderful stuff. And we'll see you next time. Keep moving forward, y'all. Take care.